Hello, quick shots 12, a tiny boat. Okay, Nomad app. This is a tiny boat. This is the hull of the boat, wireframe. Okay, I create a new scene and I start from the beginning. I delete the sphere and we need to start also a sphere, but I reduce the parameter of the post subdivision to bring it to this. You have always to look for primitives or yes, objects that you can convert easily to something you need. Okay, I validate it, switch to the front view, I turn the orthographic view on and I trim this object. In the trim settings, hole fill is checked off, and I turn the symmetry off and use a rectangle tool to trim it under the middle line, like this. Okay. I use a mask and mask the front point, and I use the gizmo, and now we can make it like this. Okay, we can use the split tool to divide it in another part. Use the rectangle and clear the mask. And now, oops, where's the split tool here? And split it perhaps here. And now we can use the gizmo and the symmetry tool. We can use the gizmo edit. I hope it's now not okay. Sorry. We have first to simple merge the two objects together. And now let's check the gizmo edit in this symmetry tool on and bring show the line and the plane. Where's the plane? Here, X. And now we bring the plane here in this part. And now check off the gizmo edit. Go to the front view, turn the symmetry on, and bring the boat hull in position. I hope it's slowly enough, the steps. And now we got a boat hull. We can adjust the length of the hull or the boat itself, and now we can turn off the symmetry lines in the plane. Okay, and now we can make a few adjustments. For example, we can mask the front point symmetry is on, symmetry is off. Where's the problem? And we can bring this a little bit up. And for example, we can split the both rectangular and split it here, and here, and now we can simple merge it again. When we use the mask or the selection mask, we can select those points, and we can use the blur function and use again the selection mask with these points, and you can test it what happens, but a few points react not so hard as the other points. You can see it, you can adjust it a little bit, and the more divisions you made, I hope you understand. Okay, clear the mask, and we can bring this point also a little bit in position. That's fine-tuning. Clear the mask, and at this point we can make a few tests with subdivision. We can use flat subdivision, divide it, go back, and we can use the normal subdivision. Then it gets a little bit smoother. That's okay. You can adjust everything on this hull you need. And with the selection mask, we can give it in the settings from the selection mask, we can give the hull a thickness, or for example 1.25. Okay, and look what happens. Extract it, and that's okay. I got for exactly the border smoothness is on, and you do the same thing and press extract. This happens. Check border smoothness is nothing. Okay. We can go to the front view, and now we add a cylinder. In the division we go to about 12. And where's the height? Division, subdivision. Can make it so. Where's the end? A little bit higher. So bring it in position. And validate it. And the last part of this is we add a sphere, subdivision about 2, and we bring this up, scale it, and we can validate it, we can use the mask, and mask this area and make the shell thickness 0, extract it, and the sphere we can delete. Solo view. Oh, we got 2. Trim. Nothing to trim. We can separate the meshes, I think. Outline, yes. And this one we can delete. Then we select this gizmo, bring it in position like this, and we can scale it. And we can rotate it like this. Now the boat is ready. We can paint a red sail and brown. Wireframe, why it's not painting? Okay. Is there another boat? Sphere, mesh, cylinder? I think that's a mask of the boat. Now we can paint it. Outline off. Post-processing is on. Full resolution, everything on. Near blur, far blur, and a little bit of bloom. Now we got a boat. A tiny boat. Have fun with sculpting. Ciao.